Good night, Kapeash. Good night, Kapeash. Good night, Kapeash.
That was me on there.
Yes, you are on there. Welcome to the intro. Hey, I was just going to say this one more time. Shout out to Kelly because putting it on my intro works every time for me. It does what it's supposed to do. Give me a little chuckle before I start.
Hey, I'll say this: I fuck with that intro.
Yeah, hey, I was talking about that, you know what I'm saying, to you. I don't know if I was on live or not, but I was talking about that where I was getting into making the intros and stuff like that. And I went straight to you for your criticism and you gave it raw rugged. And I don't know if I ever told you, but I took your information and told some people what you said on TikTok and
Mm.
they got all upset and butthurt. Oh, how can he say that? And he might be, and I had to say, stop, wait a minute, hold up. I went to him to get his criticism. It's not like he went all the way out his way to like, I don't like that piece. No, I went to say, hey, what do you think about this? And he was like, hey, your shit look like a bunch of 5-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't feel like that. Doc, yeah, so I did say it because Doc actually quoted what you said a lot better. What you said a little closer. I can't remember. Yet again, in those words, look here, you need to step your game up. Take what you're doing a little bit more serious. You know what I'm saying? Create an art, get an art, and that's how I took that, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it made me really like, hold on, before I let me get a concept. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, and I really do. You know?
Yeah. I just don't fuck with the AI shit. I fuck with that, and I heard that you did it yourself, and I fuck with that. I think that's cool.
The AI thing I want to do is for more of anime or cartoon or something in that department. You know what I'm saying? That was really why I was really messing with the AI like that, just to see what's call it. I got a dude, Cap, and he got a whole YouTube page of using AI. And everything that you said about me, that's how I thought about when I first looked at his first one of his shorts. I was just like, oh hell no. Like, no, it's like if I felt like you didn't take the time. I felt like, you just you were trying to get a concept down and you got so frustrated and you was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw this together, I'm gonna put it up there. Fuck it.
I'll
And
say
that's not
this though, with like AI shorts content, you could make some real money doing like AI shorts content. Uh, like I got friends that do like a short slop, right? Where they just throw up a bunch of shorts and it gets like millions of views, right? And they make some pretty like one of my friends just bought a Corvette off of shorts farming. Like you could do like AI slop shit and actually make some good money doing that.
sound like something I have to look into. Um right now I'm just really waiting on my Mac Mini. I ain't gonna even stunt. I know you've been hearing about it. Everybody been hearing about it, getting on everybody's nerves. I get it. I get it. But yet again, when I get that and understanding and I've been practicing, you know what I'm saying? But to build a world, build a character, how you want it down to the Pacific, down to the elbow pass, and what you know what I'm saying? It reminded me of a good friend of mine, may he rest in peace. And I was telling my girl that when he played a video games, you know what I'm saying, basketball, football, each character he would go to and change their uniform. So they have some type of uniqueness. And I'm like, bro, we on this football. Okay, let's go to football. All that uniform changes you did, do you really notice that on the field? He does. I don't. I don't. To this day, when I go in there and change the uniform a little bit and then I go play the video game, football game, I'm like, don't even know that I put a little extra elbow pad that's black instead of green or all that. Tennis shoes. is purple instead of black and white, the normal. My bad. Um,
So what you trying? You plan on like building a cartoon or some type of animation?
I want to do a production. I asked my girl the other day about a name. She was like, "No, I didn't like it." Because you know how people say bullshit, and I love saying shit on them. It's just like one of my throwback catchphrases. And she was like, "Boy, no, you don't even cuss." And I was like, "Oh shit." So that whole night, I was just sitting up here, like, I mean, I was just brainstorming my ass off, thinking that I could come up with something that fast of just a name of a title,
The name of a show or just an idea?
just an idea of a production company. Uh, it's like saying Trees Have Eyes production presents a Burn Live collaboration.
Trees have eyes.
Trees
Hold
have
on, wait.
eyes.
Trees have
I was
eyes.
just,
No.
the audience, look, I've just looked at the mountains and I just came up with just a name real quick. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, but
If,
I,
I mean, it's rugby, but if you already going off the Burn Live, you using that, and if that was me and it was Burn Live, I was Burn, and I was coming up with a production
production company.
company. My production company would be called a slow burn. A slow burn.
Why I was really thinking, what?
Like an instinct or a blunt.
Uh-huh.
You do know
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Keep it in the
Keep it in the burn.
yeah, keep it in the burn, keep it in the family. But then I wanted to go outside because that's what my film production is gonna be me doing basically getting outside, me going outside of my comfort zone with stuff that I probably normally wouldn't get into.
I personally think, you know what I'm saying, because me and Money have had these conversations before about creating cartoons or animes or animations or whatever, and I think the hardest part would be just the world building, and thinking of an idea that ain't already out there and popular,
And see,
The hardest
that's
part
what I
is the
want to start on
animation.
now.
I mean, that too. Yeah, that
But
too.
see, I think
Okay, okay.
that that is definitely 100% true, and that's why I want to look at like artistry, um, some of these things that are built or made in the AI production for that stuff. I do want to get into it. I think it's fun. It's kind of fun. Look, I sat on here and made AI jokes about people on TikTok because we were just gonna have a little AI war, and I touched and hurt people's feelings so fast. I was like, maybe I'm on to something that I don't know that I got. You know what I'm saying? Because the AI stuff is fun and it's real. You know what I'm saying? And I simplify it. It's not like I go into details to really create something. I really sit there and think about like, man, what if I really went into detail of telling a character or what I wanted to do, so he can do exactly what I wanted to do. Normally, I just tell AI I want a cop scene, put a dog in it, and make sure y'all say something about burn live, and then chunk it up, and then I make sure I get three different videos. I look at them and like, okay, which one look like which one look like it happened first, second, and third. I put the three videos and I put it out there. That's just me quickly just doing something real fast that gets me like 30 seconds because they're 10-second long. Three of them is 30 seconds. Boom, you got your little quick video. I also noticed that another person was doing the exact same thing. And they said the exact same stuff. Like I would go on Gemini to start it out, but by the time I get done, I don't use Gemini, Chat GPT, and Grok. I done use three different AI things just to get one segment done, just 10 seconds. I done used 3 different things because it wasn't right. They didn't do it right. So I took it over here. They didn't do it right, so I took it over there. And then they done messed it up so much to where I had to stop, wait, you know what? Let me wait till the next day and start all over again. Because, you know, I'm using the free version of everything. That's why I had a lot of questions for Captain. Like, bro, when you using that, how long it take you? Because it take me a minute. And if you get it right on the first time, boy, you happy. You dummy happy. You know, I'm like, when I get something right on the first time, they do it right, man, I'm not touching nothing else. Damn, Snow, did we miss something?
Didn't Sora go down?
Huh?
Sora, the video generating AI.
It went down?
Yeah, like the business is going out of business.
Damn. Well, I didn't. Yeah. You know,
The problem with like stuff like Sora is that they're money losing businesses. Even ChatGPT is a money losing business. They don't generate money. And having AI data centers is extremely costly. Like they take up a lot of energy. So they lose a lot of money, but there's a difference with like ChatGPT because it's learning and it could be valuable in the future, but something like Sora isn't really doing.
Sora sounds
like
more of a
learning
startup.
stuff.
It's a startup business. You want to make quick money to get into something else. That's what
Sora?
it sounds like. That's what Sora sounds like to me. A startup. Most
Well,
startups.
Sora isn't making money, and that's the problem. I think that they anticipated it to make money, and it ended up being a huge money pit.
You know what?
This would be a good topic, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our AI talk of the morning, of the night. Now, in other news, I don't even know how to start this off. Before I even play into this, let me set y'all a narrative that was taught to me. I got a call one night in the middle of the night, like, hey, did you hear what Trump doing for felonies? I was like, no. What is Trump doing for felony? Oh, you're a big Trump supporter. You should know. Okay, I don't know. And then I thought of later, I was like, I'm not even a felony, so why the fuck would I know? You know what I'm saying? I don't commit crimes. Like, that doesn't affect me. Whatever this is, and whatever, if this is done by Trump, most likely this is going to be funny, comedian, and it's probably going to be one thing I'm probably going to say, hey, Trump, you got me there. Don't like. So, without further ado, let me cover this because people want me to cover this. Let's get into this.
Felons could soon regain legal access to guns due to a new federal program through the Department of Justice. Thanks for joining us on News Channel 3. I'm Andy Dominion.
And I'm Jessica Hardhorn. This program would only apply to people with nonviolent felony convictions. News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher joining us live in Kalamazoo tonight. And Autumn, this could go into effect in just a few weeks.
Damn.
Yes, Annie, Jessica, this program is expected to take effect next month. And while some people believe that nonviolent convicted felons should be able to have rights to guns like everyone else, others believe it could bring harm into communities. Millions of convicted felons will soon have a chance to petition to have their gun rights restored. It's something that hasn't been possible since the early 90s when Congress defunded the federal firearm rights restoration program.
Clearly have been prohibited from possessing a firearm, from going hunting, from even the basic ability to be able to protect themselves.
In February of last year, President Donald Trump signed Protecting Second Amendment Rights executive order to have the Department of Justice reinstate the program, and right now guidelines are being finalized. It aims to restore gun rights to convicted felons who are considered not to be a public safety risk. So this is not for a felon that's committed homicide or any serious weapons offenses.
Right. Yeah. People convicted of nonviolent offenses like financial crimes, embezzlement, theft, and dishonesty crimes, even drug trafficking or drug possession felonies. They identify those as nonviolent.
Barton Morris is the principal attorney at a Michigan-based law firm. So you feel like this isn't something that...
I can't take this. I can't take this.
Why? Because you disagree with him?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Where is Doc at? Because this is what you call a gray area for real. Shit.
Well, what do you think about it?
I think that slippery slope. Some states are gonna take advantage of this. Like,
in what type of way?
This is gonna be a nationwide federal thing. Then okay. I just think about individual states. Like some states are gonna take advantage of this. Some people are gonna know.
What you think about it, Money?
Well,
no.
No, you don't think so?
No.
You don't think so? Well,
No.
I'll say this, even from like me being like the liberal guy or whatever. So originally I was against it, but when they said nonviolent felonies, I was like, well, that doesn't sound bad, right?
Right.
That makes sense. But just for thought right now, you want to go through things that count as non-violent offenses?
And
like
then,
just a list.
Very
What
close
happened?
to using a so basically how I heard this is I could have caught a felony and I got caught with the pistol. I could have caught any charge as long as I don't got a weapons charge.
No, not necessarily.
No. Like a violent offense is stuff like, say you sexually assault somebody, that's a violent offense, right? Or say you beat up somebody, that's a violent offense. Or say shooting.
It's a violent offense.
Assault, right?
Assault.
Yeah. But non-violent offenses, that could be like white collar crimes, maybe money laundering, but for a fun...
That's where I gotta like. No.
That's the gray area because it's drug dealer.
Because drug dealer comes with a pistol.
No, not necessarily.
And see, thank you. That's where I'm at. The not necessarily.
I mean, I think it's a great idea, but it's definitely gonna have to be proper procedures and protocols in place to monitor these felons who you finna give guns to or give the rights.
Well, here, let me throw some stuff out here of stuff that does count as non-violent offenses.
Okay.
And these people would be able to have guns. So people that have committed burglary, larceny, or arson could now have a gun. White collar crimes, fraud, embezzlement, bribery, drug offenses of possession or distribution can now have guns. Cyber criminals, who cares if cyber criminals have guns? They ain't gonna shoot you through the internet. But stuff I would be concerned about is maybe drug distribution, people that have that as a felony charge.
Right. We're not even letting these people vote, but we're gonna let them get a gun.
But
yeah,
that's right. But that's a whole nother argument.
That ain't a whole nother argument.
I mean, because I feel like if you're gonna restore their gun rights,
you might as well let them vote.
Might as well let them vote. But given felons who haven't committed violent crime, giving them guns, I think that's a good idea. But of course, you got to have some rules, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'll say this. Say you got, I don't know, maybe some billionaire that's scammed his way through like crypto scams. Like, or fuck, there's so many cases where people lie through the stock market and shit like that, and that's considered a white collar crime. And part of what they do is getting like politicians in and making legislation to pass
Well, I gotta
laws
think
that would
about
like
people.
boost their stuff.
Also, think about the people that got those charges dropped.
What do you mean?
Or
People that get charges dropped. You could have got any of those charges that would put you in a category of not getting a gun because you're felony charge. But yet again, you had a good enough lawyer that got that drop.
well, if you got your
Then you're good.
felony drop,
If
then
you got a felony drop,
you're
you're
able
good.
to own guns.
True. Okay.
But
So what if you get a felony and you fall under the category that you was almost finna not get one, but yet again you got that part because yet again different charges.
yeah,
Felony comes in different charges. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Some people sit up there with 16 charges. So the first 5 will exclude you from getting a gun, and the other rest of them will exclude you not. So you get hit with the ones that exclude you for not getting hit, and the ones that you get dropped. So you can get a gun. So that means like still like the loopholes because now
I,
motherfuckers just gonna be paying more for lawyers.
I think this almost the same, not the same, because I know y'all gonna get at me on this one. It's almost the same as people who are locked up for weed and now dispensaries are selling weed. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I think is just dumb.
Right. So we're gonna go
So-
we're gonna go get the people who locked up for weed in the 90s out of jail because of dispensaries. No, that just the laws were what they were back in the 90s.
Yeah, but anybody got a petty drug charge is out, ain't got no what's coming. You know what I'm saying? But yet again, if you locked up for a weed charge, you were trafficking.
That's essentially what the dispensaries do.
The dispensaries don't traffic. They sit still. They
It
sit in one spot.
I'll say this:
Um,
I don't have that big of a a problem with this new law. I think it's all right.
I
I'm
mean,
for more gun rights.
I mean, I think it's a good idea, but like I said, you gotta have rules in
I just
place.
got this person in the back of my mind. I'm not gonna say their name, but I just know what type of mindset that they got. And yet again, they are getting older. Yet again, they have kids, but they're a hot head. They're a loose cannon at any time.
That's one person.
Man, he fall under the category of people that are loose cannons that like, slippery slope. It's
See,
just one slope.
even that, I would be like, even if they make this a law, okay, let's do it for only the people who caught that one felony and didn't keep catching them, or didn't keep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not multiple felonies. Yeah.
Some
Stuff
type of,
like
you
that.
know,
Yeah. That's what go back to what I said with the 16 felonies and 4 or 6 of them will get you the gun and the other 10 won't get you the gun. It depends on which one your lawyers can get dropped.
like y'all already know. I think we should have harsher penalties for criminals in general.
General.
Did y'all see something in the news about a guy from Chicago who killed a police officer?
Yes.
This guy has been repeatedly locked up, let out on bond. He was on an ankle bracelet and he cut it off before he killed the police officer.
Run
So-
up in the hospital.
So of course we need harsher penalties.
Here, I'm sorry. This is a total different side note. Did you see that one girl that she was in court? I don't know the full case or anything, but she's in trouble for making a joke about Netanyahu bombing like some bank, right?
Like
Some
online?
college girl. Yeah, online in a group
Yeah,
chat.
Yeah, I think I saw.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's fucking crazy. And that same lawyer lets someone else, some dude she knew from high school, on a reduced sentence.
That's crazy though. She was talking about the prime minister, right?
Prime Minister of Israel.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you can't make jokes about Prime Minister of Israel or governor, whatever he is. I don't know. President of Israel. You can't make jokes about him. You'll go to jail for that.
You can't talk bad about them people at all.
I thought that shit was fucking insane. Imagine this. Imagine they saw the shit I was saying. That shit was crazy.
I think that goes back to what we were talking about a long time ago.
My bad.
Where we were talking about the freedom of speech. And I was like, man, I say whatever, but it was a case where they wanted a person to get fired. My son wanted a teacher to get fired because she called a kid a monkey, rhyming with an old birthday song that's been sung since the fucking 70s.
And people's
Like, we can't be that damn sensitive.
Man, look, money. I don't know. I grew up in the 90s. Motherfuckers called me monkey all the time. It was primarily my aunties and shit. Sit your monkey ass down. You know, I don't know what's everybody sensitive these days.
Dude, there are people,
No way. That's fucking crazy.
how?
That's just funny.
If you're hopping around, swinging from chandeliers,
I'm not gonna lie, your auntie's fucking crazy for that. That's so funny.
Money. Listen, money. I almost want to say it's.
I'm not mad at it.
Part of black culture, almost. I want to say that, but that just in the urban area. That's
so
yeah. Sit your monkey ass down.
y'all will get people out here. I want to ask this question because I just want y'all opinion. If y'all found a college and they was named the Gorillas, and it had a bunch of black people on it, would y'all be offended?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, I wouldn't be offended, but I'd be like, dude, that's fucking crazy. Okay. It's fine to say that that's crazy. I'm not gonna be outraged about it, but that's
Okay, you're
crazy.
saying it's crazy. You're gonna be outraged, but
Look, it's like shit. I'll see like people go to Texas Roadhouse and they'll like see all the black people over here and all the white people over here. It's like I'm not mad at it. Just like that's kind of crazy, you know.
I wouldn't even be.
Have you seen that?
Look, they could take my picture and put me on the uniform. Gorilla. On me. Please just cut me in and cut it the fuck out. I don't care.
like,
I mean, shit. They got a restaurant called Cracker Barrel. Why not? With the white dude right on front, you know.
Dude. Ask any of your black friends how many times they've been there.
Shit, black people go to Cracker Barrel.
Man, you don't know no black people. Man.
Shit, I've never been to Cracker Barrel. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
So,
are you offended by that Cracker Barrel with the white guy on the front? Money.
I'm offended that people got up in arms when they took the cracker off the Cracker Barrel. Like, why are you guys mad about that?
I don't understand. Just like the ancient mama, just like Uncle Ben,
weird.
just like
that was weird.
Yeah.
Uproar for what? But yet again, I'm having an uproar because yet again we having a thin line, which Doc loves using the term gray area. We finna have a very gray area with gun law.
I think it's great.
And most people are gonna think it's great until the crime rate goes
They
back
already
up.
have guns, so what is the difference? That's what people are not realizing. If a person wants a gun, they're going to get a gun. It doesn't matter if there's felony involved, if they're felons, if they have misdemeanor. It does not matter. If somebody wants a gun, they're going to get a gun.
Very true.
So wouldn't it be better to have it on record for who has guns and who doesn't have guns?
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Because trust me, if they want to have a gun, they're gonna have it.
I think that there are good gun laws that you can put in place to help mitigate, bad stuff going on. Red flag laws can be used correctly, There's some good things that you can
It's
do with
always
gun
that
laws.
sleeping. Hey, listen here, I'm spin you, bin you. I'm a felony. I need my gun license. Oh,
That's already happening.
Your lights out. You're poor, but make good money. Girl, here 10 grand. I need a gun.
That's already happening.
Yet
though.
again, see, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is already happening.
That's okay. So we just finna cool. You know what? All right.
So wouldn't you prefer to have people who have the?
I'd like people to get their guns registered.
Of course.
Because that way you're able to track the gun ownership easier. You find a casing that leads to this gun, and it's just easier to track.
Okay, cool. Let them do it long as they get harsher punishments for their crimes if they get caught doing something wrong.
How about we just fix the damn system that's already broke?
The thing, because there's gonna be a group of people that are gonna be like, you're only targeting one sector of people.
Okay, but obviously what they're doing isn't working. So why can't we fix it?
Why can't we fix it? Because people like the mayor of Chicago saying don't lock them up.
Can't stand that nigga.
Don't lock them up because they just misunderstood. But yet again, they're putting flyers out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat talking about meet up here. We finna go run up in apples and take everything. We can't touch them.
I don't know.
We just need harsher man. Listen.
No, they just need to fix it.
Harsher penalties for criminals. I'm telling you, people will stop doing stupid shit.
I don't think that will fix anything.
So how would you fix it?
But you fix something when it's broken. The system is broken.
So how would you fix it?
I don't know. They need to take research from other countries and figure it out. You need to rehabilitate. Putting them in a cell with another man or another woman is not rehabilitating somebody.
The fact that
they're still doing criminal activities in prison.
In prison.
So,
well, the best countries that have the lowest crime don't let people out at all once you do a crime.
That's not true.
I mean, I say
it's not. I
say bring back the electric.
Like places like I think it's Sweden and Norway. They have better like rehabilitation programs.
What about Portuguese? They ain't letting nobody out. Where Trump want to send those felonies? Salvador?
El Salvador. But the thing about El Salvador is that
no motherfuckers out.
I don't think.
But at the same time with El Salvador, isn't it like 1/3 of their population is locked up right now? Like, of course, it's gonna have no crime.
1/3 of the population. Go ahead.
Let me just chime in. See, I think that's the problem with how America runs America. We don't need to look at other countries because we're not other countries. They want to come here.
We can always do better, though.
We can always do better, but we have to understand. I always say this: the system is rigged against us, everyday people. Of course.
Most countries that you look at that you are gonna consider that run better are dictatorship ran countries.
I'm not saying run better. I said fix the system. I didn't say ran better.
Fix systems.
The way that they process, they really
hold on. You're saying El Salvador is a ran better country than somewhere like Norway or okay.
No.
I've seen actual prisons in other countries that actually do teach them how to live without being into criminal activity.
Have you heard of Prison Land? Prison Land? Oh man, y'all need to look that up.
What's Prison Land?
Prison Land is the new system that they're running in California of how they want to run the new prisons across the country. They got dogs, pets, Wi-Fi, laptops, phones. They riding horses.
That's to me.
That's
Yeah,
they
how
rehabilitate.
here.
No,
Hold
they
on,
don't
hold
need
on, hold on. I don't
Huh?
think that's
They don't need
very
That's not
bad.
what you
Hold
want
on,
to
hold on.
I didn't
rehabilitate.
say anything about
Hold on,
cat,
Bunny.
dogs, and horses.
Hold on.
Rehabilitate them back into society.
No, we don't need that. That's too comfortable. That's too comfortable. We need you in your to wait, think somebody finna come shank your ass up because you in jail. We need you to think like that.
No.
What
So
about
Rick-
people that are locked up on misdemeanors? Do people get locked up on misdemeanors?
They don't go to
They don't
prison.
go to prison. They go to jail.
They
They don't go to prison. Yeah.
They go to like county jail, then go to court, and stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
But I don't.
I'll say the thing is, if a prisoner is eventually going to be released, you're going to want them to be released and be able to function back into society, right? Like, of course, they did something bad and it's a punishment to be in prison, but like, you want them to come out integrated back into society, right?
Yeah, but is that the prison's job or is that the person's job to understand and learn from the mistake that they made? I think it's the person. You have your freedom taken. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't smoke weed. You can't whatever you like to do. You can't do that every day. Your freedom is taken. So maybe while you in jail, you think about that.
Yeah, but okay. Think about someone that's been locked in prison for like 20 years on drug smuggling charges or something, right? They go into prison and then they come out and 20 years has passed and it's just a completely different world. Someone that was locked up in 2000 comes out into 2020 and we got so much such a different society in the way jobs function, society interacts, and everything. They're stuck in the 2000s and prison life. It's going to be hard for them to come back into society as basically a newborn. What's going on, man?
What's the word?
No, I feel.
I understand what you're saying, but yet again, I'm gonna have to disagree because yet again, there's too much evidence of people in prison doing exactly what we're doing out here. And I hate to say this is not a fact in every prison, but most of these motherfuckers in prison are bragging how they doing better than us out here.
Hey, and they is too. Way better. 10 times better.
Well, shit, hell. Now I didn't say somebody else about it for the people that be saying it up in there.
Yeah, 10 times
So,
better.
yet again, who needs rehabilitating? Them in there or us out here?
Us out here.
Well, that's also true. I think the big, another part of the big picture is that it kind of does suck the way society is in, I guess, America, right? There's things like lack of opportunity, depending on where you are in America. It might just be better to be in prison, maybe a safer place to be in prison.
It ain't safer. I wouldn't say that. It's safe nowhere, you know. But if you want to get some money, yeah, you can get some money in prison.
I'm gonna ask a dumbass question. So the ones that got light crime in prison, should they get a gun?
Yeah,
Hey.
non-violent crimes.
So they got a non-violent crime felony, and they're locked up for 5 years or 20 years in jail. Should they get a no? Okay, not a gun. I'm sorry. Let's think realistic. Should I get a BB gun?
If it's a non-violent crime,
It's a business.
why not?
It's a non. Listen,
In prison?
You wanna
I'm
know
just
why?
saying in general.
I'm talking about. That's why I asked. This is why I'm asking a dumbass question.
Oh, you said.
Oh, you said in
In
prison.
prison,
No,
the people that got non-violent, should I get a little?
they're in
What?
timeout. It's so
What?
No,
Yeah.
they should be able to get a
They
pellet gun.
got motherfucking big ass shanks, knives,
Shanks.
swords.
Right.
They got
think about-
swords.
So thank you. So
That long.
So listen to that.
Swords about as long as my arm.
Bro, I got speeding tickets enough to put me in jail. To get a felon, whatever it takes to get a misdemeanor felon. I got a punk ass felon that gave me 5 years in a pen.
Then you should be able to have a gun. You got some speeding.
I should be able to get at least a BB gun.
No.
Listen to my felony.
You can get a
They
BB
finna make
gun.
fun of me. I ain't gonna be able to go on the
You
yard.
shouldn't. The thing is, you shouldn't be able to get a felony off speeding ticket.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I think you should.
All right, hold on. Do me a favor.
Or not a felony, but a
What's
misdemeanor.
what's the weakest
Yeah.
felony to get locked up on?
You said what?
What is the weakest felony to get locked up on?
I don't think it is.
Jaywalking?
No, that's not.
No,
a
that's a
felony.
misdemeanor.
That's a
Yeah.
misdemeanor. An assault.
No. You can't.
Paraphernalia.
I think possession of
Paraphernalia.
drugs. I
That's
feel like
possession of
possession of
drugs.
drugs is the weakest.
So
Paraphernalia.
so my cousin gave me a pound of some ooh wee. I cross state lines and get locked up. Cause that's like the simplest thing you can do. Say,
And they're gonna put it like trafficking. And
they're gonna put traffic
Now you're a felon.
because there's some people that cross the street. Just in case I cross the street because you got
Yeah.
borderline like that, that's
Mhm.
trafficking.
But
You
now
ain't even gotta have no whole P. You can have, so say like Arizona, legal like record for rec is already a zip. For medical is 2.5 zips. So
So QT,
if I get caught with 1.5 ounces and I'm driving, they could consider hitting me with trafficking marijuana.
damn,
How I know? Because
Cool.
shit, it happened to me.
cool. So I'm locked up for 1.5 ounces of weed with people that's locked up for 20 to life with big ass shanks. And you just trying to tell me that people on the outside with the same crime as me can go get a pistol, but I can't go get a BB gun? Huh?
You can't go get a BB gun though.
I'm talking about I'm in prison.
I
You
mean,
gonna make the shake like the rest of them.
I mean, hold on, wait. Why would you want a BB gun though in prison?
Because yet again, I just heard that felonies on the outside can hold guns. I'm getting out in 5. I'm in here for 1.5 ounces. People might make fun of me. I'm little. Them big ass, tough ass girls, men, things trying to take me. I want to pew pew.
They only go take you if you show like you weak. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. I ain't never been in pen. I don't know what to show. They ain't come with no fucking manual.
Like all I'm saying is that
I ain't finna go in pen. Hey, biggest nigga right here. Nah. I'm here for an ounce. I'm here for a couple of ounces. I'm trying to come here and do my.
so, but that goes back to me saying the system is broken.
It is broken.
The
That's what
system
y'all
is broken.
said.
It is.
The system is
And if the
broken.
system
Yeah,
is
just the
broke,
fact that someone could get locked up for that, I feel like that's fucking crazy. And then be
That's what I
put in the
was
same
saying.
place as the killers and shit.
That's what I was just saying. But you can go to the dispensary and walk out that motherfucker with 2 ounces right now. Buy two, get 2 free or some shit.
Yeah.
That's literally the same thing.
yeah.
That's why I
yeah.
think the system is broken and it's rigged against us working everyday people. You know.
But everyday people can get.
I mean, you'd rather pay taxes, I guess, than
hey, where'd you hear that fellas could get guns from?
Bully Route CEO.
And you remember when I just called you last week
Yeah.
and I asked you about that?
Yeah, and I presented that to the whole everybody, so now everybody can know who I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he called me and he asked me about it, and I was like,
But it's
I
only
didn't
right.
know.
Though. It's only right to bear arms.
I think it's great. They're doing it anyways. Why does it matter?
Right to bear arms.
Shit, it's motherfuckers been doing that though.
That's what I'm saying.
Illegally.
That's what I'm saying. So wouldn't you want to rather have it on papers? I mean,
long as,
Hey.
like I said, what makes it sound cool to me is if, yeah, okay, cool, felony get a gun. If they get caught doing anything wrong and they're feeling with, man, punishment need to be 10 times worse than what it
Damn,
was.
10 times worse?
I disagree with that.
Yes, that's just my opinion.
I feel like the
you
punishment.
just throw them under the jail, huh?
The punishment.
Nah,
should be
don't.
anyway.
Damn, so that's basically.
Oh,
So if I'm
there's no
driving,
point.
They're
So if
still
I'm
human. Okay, cool.
so
Bet.
if I'm driving without a license and shit, and I got my pole on me, like shit. Damn, they go. I deserve to get thrown underneath the damn cell. Goddamn me.
And you know what? That is the most commonest reasons why motherfuckers get locked up. And then they other felonies and other charges get caught up. Why? Because they pulled them over. And then they want to talk big shit. And half the
I
time
don't.
they be about to get away and they
I
run in
don't
there
talk
and they're like,
shit.
do you know you got a suspended license?
I
So get out the car.
Hey,
Get
I'll
out,
be right back.
get out the car.
I don't know, man. I just feel like right to bear arms, man. Non-violent though, for sure.
Bear to smack the shit out you then. If you get caught doing anything wrong.
Man, we need Doc Noble.
Man,
Oh
I can
where's
hear him
he
now.
at?
No.
I can hear
I
him
need
now.
some help, bro.
Hey, I send the invite out to him.
But at the same time, I think like we're going back to what we were saying about the person going to jail and how we need to rehabilitate them. In real life, it should be programmed, or probably is, but it should be more of an after jail program. That way you can look. No, you can look at their record while they were in jail. Like, was he a model citizen or not? You know.
This is just so unrealistic.
No. It's
And
because
that way-
it's called a halfway house.
It doesn't work.
Something like, but you know,
A halfway house don't work.
No.
it don't work sometimes. I know plenty of motherfuckers.
I know
people
plenty of
can't-
people who it didn't have.
Yeah, you know, me too.
People who it didn't have.
But I think it was the person. Them niggas just wanted to get out of jail. So yeah, I'm gonna go to this halfway house.
Right. It's better than sit up in here dropping the soap with these niggas I don't know.
Right, but the people I know just said it.
And everybody drop soap up in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. How tough you
Oh
is.
my goodness! I hope, man. Listen,
Dog,
I'm a pray because
If I go to pen, I'm going right to the Muslim. Allah, Luna, I ain't dropping no soap, nigga. I'm with the Muslim.
what?
I'm with the
No,
Muslims.
no.
And if I talk, then if I open up my mouth and they really get to hear me speak, I might have to go with the skinheads. I might have to go with the skinheads because my true beliefs.
Or what?
All you niggas are ignorant. So yeah, let me just go and hang out with these white
Oh.
folks over here. Let me just go. Look. Let me just go ahead and do my time, bro. Stop playing. I know I'm not gonna survive in the penitentiary because I don't like niggas.
I've never been to the pen. I've been to like county jail.
I've been to jail.
And then I was in Chicago. Boy, that shit was like fucking Vietnam or some shit.
Dude wanted to fight me over some noodles. I was like, dude, why you want to fuck up my good time? Because I want your noodles. Sure. I still want to fight you.
You would have got your ass whooped too, giving your damn noodles. You should have just took the fucking. Come on, man. What?
I still fought on.
I bet you did. So you should have kept your damn noodles and fought him anyway.
Man,
That's why I would rather just stay out of jail.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you
Sonic
to
and Burger King.
Okay, never.
Hey, I was Louis Farrakhan up in my jail. All you dumbass. Every nigga up in there was dumb to me. Especially the homie when he came up in there. Dumbass nigga.
Yeah, jail is a weird dynamic. Weird dynamic.
Dude, you can be winning a fight. As long as the CEO ain't looking, you can win. Once you put eyeball, then you must start losing. And I learned that watching other people. I was like, what the fuck? CEO turned around. That boy took one to the chin. Boom. Fell out. Did one of these. CEO grabbed the old boy and he looked at him. Said, yeah, I'm gonna get you later. Damn, that's cold. Cold. I couldn't do that. I might as well do like what y'all said. I might as well I'll be sharpening every night. Mm-mm. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust the CEO. I don't trust you. I mean, that police trust none
And
of you.
it's crazy because from my experience with jail, that shit rehabilitated the fuck out of me.
Okay, you're one of the few.
Because I was in there for a probation violation. I did catch a felony, was the initial case, right? But I went for a probation violation. They had me on a maximum security day. You feel me? I didn't seen Mexicans pull out shanks this big. To my what you is GD or you know what I'm saying? You know, in Chicago, the Mexicans and the blacks hate each other, especially the gangs. Like, what you GD? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, man, I'm gonna go home. Yeah, you know.
Boy, your commissary looking tall. Damn, I don't like to eat noodles every day. Nigga. I eat noodles when, somebody send me a letter. Somebody I eat noodles, read a letter. All up in my damn fair block. Then I got the snitching on people. See, y'all. Get 'em.
What state was that news thing? Oh, it's gonna be a federal thing, huh? Dog?
That is gonna, if Trump has anything to do with it, yeah, that's federal. It's everywhere. That is
It was federal because Trump was signing a declaration of some.
boy, gun, hey,
I'm gonna
gun.
get my life together. I'm going to give me an AK.
Man, a nice little shotgun at the door ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Come
No,
in, I
man.
wish you would. You know what I'm saying? One
For
time.
the same person that just said you told the CO about everything. Oh, God.
Man, look at her. Check this out. I you know what? Let me put it like this. I don't like felonies getting guns. Fuck them. How about that?
Felons getting guns?
Felonies able to get guns. You know why? Because potheads ain't allowed to carry guns. So why the fuck are
Well,
they allowed to carry guns?
Actually, you're right.
Yeah. If I smoked a blunt right now and somebody came in here, I would not be able to defend nobody if I was smoking a blunt. So no, I don't want a felony to be able to get a gun license. Fuck them all. How about that?
What you mean by a pothead can't get a gun?
Potheads are not allowed to shoot, pot, do nothing, get no gun license, do nothing.
If you take controlled substances, you're not allowed to have a gun. I think you
No, you can't.
might.
You can't.
But how
Yeah.
There ain't no way around it because it'd be like you protecting your dope. You see what I'm saying?
Like schedule
I'm
whatever
protecting my tie now.
substances. What is Schedule 1? Weed is Schedule 1.
What schedule? What?
Schedule 3.
What
Schedule 3.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Like
class?
there's like
Tylenol.
schedules of like drugs, like a drug tier
okay.
list. And I think that if it's on the tier list of substances you take, you're not allowed to be in possession of a firearm.
Yeah, I'm
But do
finna
y'all,
quit smoking weed.
so do y'all think people go around it? Of course, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's like a felony.
Y'all say go around it.
Like,
Yet again, there are situations where you can't go around it where you automatically are involved with law officers and you got weed or you just been smoking. Or in my incident, like I always like to say, I'm live smoking a blunt. Somebody comes up here and I want to defend myself. Pow, pow, sit your
but yeah,
punk
that's
ass
why I say
down.
the system rigged. I mean, the system.
I'm
that
going
don't
to
make
jail
sense. That don't
and
make
dude can sue me.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's why
Not
I
only
say the system.
that, like shit, motherfuckers that think say you got your weed KP and your girl got a gun license or whatever. You can't even do that shit. You didn't know that, huh?
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Just like motherfuckers still think they can drive and smoke weed as long as I'm sitting in the back seat. No, dumbass nigga, you can't.
You can't drink and drive. Why could you smoke and drive?
Because they think if I'm sitting in the back seat and I'm drinking and somebody else driving, that's
If
okay.
somebody has an open container in the backseat, they're going to jail too.
Technically, no.
Nope, not the backseat, no.
Not the back seat.
Not the backseat. But
You're if you have a bottle, it's supposed to be in the trunk. If you're
No,
driving,
you can't have an open you can't have open alcohol in your vehicle.
Like a cup of alcohol.
Huh?
You mean like a cup of alcohol or like a bottle that's been open but it's closed?
A bottle.
If you have like a bottle or anything, like say I got like a
like the
can
seal
of
broke.
Yeah, say I have like a can of beer and the seal's broke and it's sitting in my car.
But a can of beer is different from a bottle of Hennessy.
it has to be at the trunk.
Well, if you have a bottle of Hennessy too and it's cracked open,
again, if I'm sitting in the back seat with a cup of liquor.
I don't know. Look, I just got a ticket, right? and I had a bottle of liquor in my back seat, but it was in a bag and some other shit underneath a whole lot of other shit. And they ain't even write me no ticket for that shit.
Yeah, because that show that you're not drinking, it's not open. You don't smell it. You know what I'm saying? It's not on your breath. You're not
What?
under the influence.
I was slug, boy. I'm talking about.
If you had like a nitpicky cop, then yeah, you'd probably
It's
get in
just,
trouble.
bro.
Like, was it open?
No, I mean the seal had all. Yeah, the seal was broke. It was like a half a bottle.
Oh. Well, then he just wasn't being nitpicky. Like, cops aren't always, like, nitpicky about stupid shit like that.
Cause he could have rolled me up for a whole lot of shit. He could have towed my car, locked me up, hit me for motherfucking no insurance, car not registered, goddamn me, suspended license.
Yeah.
What? 5 tickets, 7 tickets.
Out here, it has to be in the glove compartment, locked up, or in the trunk.
In Nevada?
Yes.
That's crazy. Man, the government just be telling us
Really?
anything.
But yet again, it's different in different states.
Yeah, that's why you gotta know,
Somewhere
know your
was
laws. Like shit, I ain't even.
That's why I said that.
But yeah,
Like,
those are the most common places they want you to put stuff.
I
Out
ain't even
here
know.
in
The other department is a pint. Go ahead.
I ain't know if you get caught with paraphernalia in Arkansas, that shit is considered a felony. Out here, it's a misdemeanor. In St. Louis, it's a misdemeanor. In Illinois, it's a misdemeanor. But in Arkansas, that shit is a straight felony.
I bet you it's a straight
No.
felony.
No. It's a felony out here. It's a misdemeanor in Arkansas. My bad.
out here in Iowa, if you're like, you know how you have infotainments in your car with like Apple CarPlay and shit. If you're touching that touch screen while you're driving, a cop could pull you over and give you a ticket for that.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I heard something like that. I did.
Yeah, but fucking everyone does it anyway. Even
I just
like
wanna
it
ask
just
y'all
came
a
into
question.
law. Everyone does it anyway because
Yeah,
Back,
that's
back,
how you're
nobody
supposed to have
cares.
control on your.
back on the weed and the gun thing. So what they saying is people who smoke weed can't have guns.
Can't have your gun license, and you definitely cannot have a gun in your possession.
So when people, is that nationwide or that's
That
true?
is definitely
Nationwide.
So do they how
Hell
far?
yeah.
There's not people when they go to the dispensary. So is that like a background check when you go to the dispensary? How do they determine if these people who buying this weed got a gun or not?
Oh no, you can't determine. You just the way they determines is catch a case.
Then
Yep.
you'll find out.
Right.
And you over with.
Yeah, one of those fuck around and find out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you know your law, then that's why.
But
But
I
if-
guarantee
If they wanted to deter that, wouldn't they just make people who?
but one thing you cannot do is go get your gun license and go get your marijuana license. They will bump heads.
Hell yeah.
That's what dude
Red
is,
flag in the system.
dude is protesting for that. I want to get him on my Monday show. And
That's crazy work.
yeah, I've been talking about it a lot. You know, well, not a lot, but I always bring it up here and there, especially when it comes to marijuana, because I think that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy because I would be more afraid of
But a
motherfuckers.
person can drink and have a gun.
Yeah, that's why I'd be way more afraid of a drunk motherfucker with a gun.
Me too. Honestly.
And you know where most people keep their gun safe by the what? Liquor safe.
By the what?
By the
Liquor safe?
Hell no, my shit gonna be on my nightstand underneath my pillow.
You know why I said that? I just seen a dude talk about his guns. He was just showing a bunch of them, and it's safe. And guess what's right next to it? It's liquor safe. Shelves just full
People
of liquor.
have safes for liquor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my motherfucking shotgun
Well, safes, bars,
on
shelves,
top of my
whatever you
head,
want to call
boy.
it.
Fuck it.
Oh, like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, what's that?
I thought you meant like an actual safe with
Safe.
like
Well,
dial
some
and shit.
people just call a bar when it's locked up. They just call it safe. So my bad. But yeah. And
Hey,
you
I was
wonder-
debating if I should do this double today. My bad, y'all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with that, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime that you're watching this. I hope that you have a good time. And with that, I'm going to say good night, Kapeash.
Good night, Kapeash.